guys, it's LenaLuciia, and in this week's video I want to share with you guys a realistic what I eat in a week living in Hawaii. So if you're interested in that, then just keep on watching. We're starting off Tuesday morning with a strawberry and banana smoothie, which, fun fact, Louis actually spilled all over the floor right after filming this clip. I finished my breakfast with a bagel and a slice of cheese and an apple before we went out. After we came back, we brought Brody and Martine, friends of ours, home with us, and the boys had a second round of breakfast because we were still very hungry, so we had an epic brunch, and I had another bagel with avocado. For dinner, I prepared a sweet potato chili based on the recipe of a friend of mine. Her name is Hannah, and I will link her Instagram down below, and you'll want to check her out because she has awesome recipes and she's such a sweet girl. And we've had it before and it's actually so good. So what you want to do, just quickly, is you want to saute onions, garlic, and bell pepper in a pot. Then add sweet potatoes and carrots. Later on, you'll add the broth, chickpeas, beans, chopped tomatoes, and let that cook down for like about half an hour. And then top with avocado, sour cream, cheese, tortilla, or anything else you like on top. As I said, I'll link her video down below, so if you want to have the proper recipe, you can see it there. The next morning, I decided I needed some extra creative energy because I was actually filming a sit-down video. So I took one of the Magic Mind's health shots, which definitely helped with my anxiety, but more on that in a second. For those of you who've been around a little bit longer, you might know that I've actually worked with Magic Mind before, and I'm so excited to show you their new and improved formula. So, this LenaLuciia health shot, which comes in a pack like this, along with many other benefits, helps you to focus on your task at hand and get things done in time due to the active ingredient of cordyceps mushrooms that help you to increase your clarity with this LenaLuciia shot. I personally that day have taken the shot in the morning because I needed to film a sit-down video and I just wanted to stay really focused on clear on the task at hand, and I just wanted to get it down quickly, and I actually did finish in record time, and I was able to go on a surf later in the afternoon, which I was really happy about thanks to this little help. This new formula tastes incredible and it still has nootropics inside, but they actually switched the honey to agave syrup, which now makes it not only paleo-friendly, gluten-friendly, but also vegan-friendly. I'm 100% sure you are gonna like this, but even if you don't, they actually have a 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked. If you're interested in checking it out for yourself, there's a link in the description box down below you can click, or you can just use the code LenaLuciia20 at checkout for 45% off your first subscription. Right after that, I made some porridge, which definitely is one of my favorite breakfasts of all time, and I always add extra peanut butter and a lot of banana and apple pieces. What we actually do quite often is to have like a smaller breakfast and then a really big one a little bit later in the morning, and then have early dinner, late lunch kinda. So that's what we did most of the time, so we have like 2 warm full meals a day and not 3 because mostly we're out and about all the time, so that's what works for us. For our midday snack, we had a homemade chai latte, which is definitely one of my new favorite things, alongside with bagels. On Wednesday night, we had the most incredible burritos of all time. We usually make some type of tomato sauce with like lots of beans and vegetables, a big portion of rice, then slice up some avocado, definitely add some sauce, but the highlight is definitely roasted chickpeas. And for this, you'll just want to dump a can of chickpeas, like with the water they come in, into a pan, turn up the heat, add seasoning, and stir until they're golden brown. I believe for burritos, it's definitely all about the texture in the wrap, and this was perfect. On Thursday morning, we left for a tour around the island, which is already up on my channel, so if you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch it right now. And I actually started off with a very simple, plain sweet bagel, an apple, and a peanut butter Cliff Bar. For lunch, we had some of the leftover burrito sauce with the extra rice we cooked the night before, which was very tasty on the beach. This dinner was definitely a highlight because we slept on the beach, cooked 2 pieces of salmon in the bonfire. I just wrapped the salmon in tin foil, poured some teriyaki sauce and some lemon over it, put it into the bonfire for about 20 minutes. With the salmon, we had some leftover rice with more teriyaki sauce, and this was definitely one of my absolute favorites. Maybe because of the scenery, because obviously eating a meat under the stars with the ocean in the background and friends around the bonfire is quite epic no matter what you eat. Also that night, I had my first ever s'more and I loved it. Absolute sugar heaven. I cannot believe I have never had one before. If you're not American, actually let me know in the comments down below if you've ever had a s'more in your life, because I feel like it's a very American thing. Friday morning, we started off with another chai, which was not homemade and admittedly a little bit too sweet for my taste, but it was still very enjoyable. Another essential snack of apple and Cliff Bar later, I enjoyed a spam from Foodland, which is a very Hawaiian thing to eat. It's kind of like rice with, I think it's pressed meat on top, wrapped with seaweed. If you ever have the chance to, definitely do try it. Weirdly enough, we finished the day with a very breakfasty food of baked beans, eggs, bread, and some avocado. The last day of this What We Eat in a Week is actually Christmas Day, so we started off with a big splurge and Luz made some pancakes, which we enjoyed with a lot of Nutella and some cheese. For Christmas dinner, we splurged yet again on a 3-course meal, starting off with fresh and extremely tasty bruschetta made by our guest Anda, which was lovely to begin the evening with. For our main course, we had salmon spinach lasagna, which, oh my god, is one of the best things I've ever had in my whole life, and is a meal I was actually introduced to by Luz's mom. God bless her. We loved this lasagna. It was so good. Lastly, we finished off Christmas Eve with a makeshift chocolate fondue, enjoying bananas, grapes, and pineapple with molten chocolate. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and maybe you can draw some inspiration from the meals I usually enjoy. Definitely make sure to check out Magic Mind. I will have a link down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!